The territory we have been able to study is one of a kind, a province that has a multitude of realities and products appreciated all over the world, a place where tradition and innovation go hand in hand, where attention to the earth is leading to new initiatives focused on sustainability and waste management, the circular economy, organic agriculture, and renewable resources. Here, the vineyards enter in the scene in a path that goes from the bunch to the wine, passing through all the steps that are being renewed to respect the environment. This generous land that responds to the name of Langhe hosts a virtuous reality such as Conterno Fantino Winery, founded in 1982 by Guido Fantino and Claudio Conterno, embracing a clear vision for the future to create a catalog of quality products, organic wines, respecting traditions and their beloved territory. With the aim of reducing the environmental impact, the expansion of the cellar in 2008 used various techniques aimed at energy saving, such as solar panels, geothermal system, and finally, the use of better wetlands prepared for wastewater purification. In the decades after the Second World War, the area of Conterno Fantino Winery has become the scene of an industrial development, thanks to the vision of creative forces that have combined high quality raw material, companies, cities, and communities. Miroglio, Mondo, Egea, and Ferrero are companies that have changed the perspective of the province. The wine sector, in particular, has become a well known area for connoisseurs from all over the world, thanks also to the increasing quality of products and certification. From 1963, the first DOC and DOCG certification up to 2018, with the certification of 100% organic wine, of which Conterno Fantino boasts since 2020. The critical issues we encountered crossing those collected from the interviews with the Conterno Fantino and those of the territory were very useful for the development of our project. There are problems related to contamination, to production, for organic certification, such as surrounding pollution and the annual variation in production. There are also bigger problems such as infrastructure and climate change and the creation of effective networks for development. Finally, there are difficulties in managing waste landfill and the need to improve online communication. The criticalities detected between the company and the territory helped us to develop the systemic project for Conterno Fantino's project proposals and can be classified by macro clusters. The first cluster is waste created from the outputs of production for other supply chains, and we focused on pomace and label liners. The second cluster concerns consumption to reduce the environmental impact, especially as regards gas and electricity, and obviously to reduce water consumption by trying as much as possible to reuse water. Investment for cogeneration plants are high and not currently budgeted. To tackle climate change, we delved into the importance of data collection. The big data approach and historical traceability can help to obtain an accurate answer on the best time for collection. Real time monitoring to control the status of the various areas of the cultivated fields. Data sharing can be a valid answer to the creation of new networks because the sharing can be useful for exchanging solutions. The first waste we took into consideration was the pomace, which is what remains from a grape. Starting from the classic reuse in distilleries to produce the famous grappa, we have come to more particular uses such as a flavoring cheeses from Peppino Celli's company to the possibility of creating a line of cosmetics thanks to the research on organic acids of Lica, Barolo, and Fabini, which is a leading company in the paper sector and which has started producing the Favini crush paper using this material. We have evaluated the feasibility of these solutions, recording also the impact on ecosystem services, thanks to the management of this waste by distributing it to various actors would contribute to creating a virtuous circle with economic saving and less waste. In this way, the winery will impact positively on the ecosystem of its territorial area. Concerning the economic data, the most impactful solution is the collaboration with the cosmetic industry in order to resell a customized cosmetic line with an earning of €1,000. The second waste we have analyzed is the label liner. We found a company, Avery Dennison, which by recycling 1 kilo of labels manages to avoid about 2.28 kilos of carbon dioxide. So we deepened the study of this company that collects labels and reworks them. Through an application, the companies could plan the collection of their waste. The second strategy involves the recovery of waste through the participation of Conterno Fantino to the RAF Cycle program, powered by the UPM group. This program involves the collection of silicon films to be transferred to UPM facility to then transform and convert them into composite byproducts, or transform into cellulose and back into paper for various uses. These projects would make it possible to close the waste circle with greater attention to sustainability. The new supplier for the biolabels generates an estimated saving of 10,000 euros. Conterno Fantino considered the possibility of integrating innovations to improve both production and its own sustainability. They are among the first companies to have a geothermal station and a phytodepurration plant for the water that ends up in the drainage channels. This is because the wine sector needs a lot of water, not only for production, but above all for cleaning machinery and barrels. The goal is to achieve zero emissions. How? By choosing and installing a photovoltaic system in the structure, which would allow saving of at least 2,200 euros per year, a water collection system with a saving of about 3,000 euros per year, and a biomass-fueled cogeneration plant. As for the programming of this innovation, we are talking about a time span of about 3 years. The evaluation of the outcomes is based on 5 different clusters: environmental, socio-cultural, logistics, economics, and communication. These clusters serve to identify the results from different points of view. We have also included 5 areas: waste management, new networks or new activity, renewable resources, research and development, human-centered design, which serve to be more precise with the areas involved in each result and which impact the clusters. After defining all the outcomes, we positioned the results in different impact scales, micro, meso, and macro, to better highlight the range of impact. Micro for actions that are single initiatives, meso for a group of initiatives, and macro for regional, national, and international policies. These goals can only be addressed with the new networks among various wine producers. The main reason for this need is economic and business know-how. The other strategies considered are related to the reduction of electricity and water consumption, thanks to a new recovery system to reuse water for cleaning machinery, and obviously Conterno Fantino's mission to face the climate and in some way the change to cultural perception of the wine product, using new type of corks and boxes in sustainable materials. As all action or suggestion for Conterno's Fantino is to improve online communication, enhancing not only the products with an e-commerce section, but also all the challenges they are facing have to be supported.